Hey, good morning. Happy Monday.
Yes.
Start of a new week. What an exciting weekend.
I know. It was a jam-packed weekend.
With the Cardinals and that whole game. Woo. You know, it's funny because I posted that I was missing out on the Cardinals game because of the drone racing event at Chase Field, which was amazing, by the way. It's the first time they've ever done it in front of a live audience, and it went well. We had tons of people out there. Lasted kind of late to like 10:30, 10:45. But I had people like saying, oh, you're not missing much at the Cardinals game. Like, you know, and then all of a sudden, we were all glued to our TVs here at Chase Field trying to watch what was happening, and they ended up tying. That was amazing.
Yeah,
you were there.
That was my first game there, so it was super exciting. It's a gorgeous stadium. I really did pick a good one. We felt like we got really lucky, but it was really fun.
Yeah.
Went up to the Bubble Lounge, had some bubbles. I feel like that gave us the mojo for the second half.
There's a lot going on there. Good. The fans are really into it, right? When you go and you see it, it's like, I love it,
Yeah, great to see. I know. Let's just keep the momentum going. I'm like, it's not a W, but it's not an L.
Right.
So I feel like
still
it's
undefeated.
You're still in it? Yes, exactly. I know. It was good to see, and Fitz had a great game, so that was super fun. All right, so this morning we are going to talk about student privacy at school. A high school in Alabama is doing away with bathroom stall doors in student bathrooms to prevent kids from vaping. I know, right? And so school administrators said the kids have been sneaking away to the bathroom to vape. The school says it would be willing to put the doors back on, but it's not clear when that's going to happen.
Can't you just take the vaping pen from the kids?
Well, I know, and I've heard of a lot of schools doing like random backpack checks and, you know, checking their desks and all different things like that. But I know back in the days when it used to be just regular smoking in the bathrooms, I mean, this has been going on forever. But I don't like taking the stall doors off.
That's
I'm not comfortable with that.
No. And what about the girls? Like, we need them, right?
Yes, we do.
Like, it's not the same as the way the guys use the restroom where they normally, you know.
They're used to being more exposed.
Yeah, but we are not.
Girls need doors.
A little privacy. Nice in the bathroom.
I think they should just do sweeps, you know, like check backpacks, check their desk. As they're going inside the classroom, maybe they check their pockets to make sure they don't have one in there.
You have to have random bathroom checks. I mean, you'll see the vape.
That's right.
Yeah, and you can smell it.
You can definitely smell it. I don't feel like taking out bathroom stall doors is the answer, but I don't know.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, are you guys liking this? You guys are saying go Cards. I agree. Woo! Shelly says that's mental. I think it is. Krista says keep the doors. It's an invasion of privacy. Maybe get more school security.
That's true. It's one way to do it.
I mean, that just makes sense to me, right?
I love how Lawrence was like, or people are like, I'm first, I'm second, I'm making comments. That's cool.
I know. I just think it's so, because I know even lately when we've gone out to like restaurants and things, I think we talked about this before, where now it's like men and women going into the same, there's not like a divide or like washing your hands and I'm just like, sometimes some things just need to be kept private.
Yeah, I experienced that in San Francisco recently where I was looking for the women's bathroom and it said everybody, you know, through this door, and I was in a stall right next to a guy and we're all, you know, going in and washing our hands and everything together, and it's great in terms of being inclusive and for all different types of sexual orientation, but you know, for me it was very uncomfortable. I just felt like I wanted a little more privacy.
Yeah, I know.
I agree. It's just odd, you know?
Yeah.
Even like the restrooms you were talking about, like one of them is on 7th Street, and it's like, what if we want to freshen up our makeup, and what if the cute boy that you have your eye on, or like somebody else walks in, and you can't do that because it's like kind of awkward because the guys are like, oh, there they are.
Plus, I remember like growing up, you know, your mom telling you some things you just don't put, you know, brush your hair at the dinner table. You know, lipstick is like debatable. Some people say yes, some people say no, whatever. But I don't know. I just find like taking off bathroom stalls, it makes me think of Orange is the New Black. Like it's very prison atmosphere.
There's got to be a better way to go about this than doing that.
There has to be a better way. I know.
Hopefully they figure it out, because the poor kids, you know, that's privacy. We need our privacy.
It is privacy. I'm okay with the sweeps. I think you kind of have to do that, because I actually had to have the conversation with my son about the whole vaping epidemic recently, because I was going about my business thinking, oh, he's in 6th grade, I don't have to worry about that stuff. But then I started hearing about more junior high schools, middle schools that are now starting to have a big problem with this vaping. I'm like, I have to have the conversation with him. I don't think we were there yet, but we did, and just say, have you seen anybody doing it at the bathrooms at your school? And,
what did he say? How did he respond?
Oh, of course he's like, no, nobody does that. That's weird. But, he's very dogmatic. But I'm like, well, just keep your eyes peeled. You never know. And immediately just leave the bathroom. If you see anything like that, try to go the other way. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This vaping thing, I'm just hoping it's going to be a sped up version of what happened with big tobacco, that I feel like they're more on it now, and hopefully this thing is, going to peak and then decline really quickly. I know, because it's no good is coming out of.
And they're
vaping.
everywhere you go, people are vaping everywhere. It's just like, stop doing that everywhere.
Big time. I know, and I don't know why people think it's still good for you or better than smoking.
Right.
I'm like, where are you getting this from?
No, it's not healthy.
Not awesome. All right, so should we do it in case you missed it? Do we want to do that?
We should.
Or what do we want to do? Let's do that.
What is it? If you have an extra $325 million laying around, why not buy this giant yacht?
Got it.
Or lot, whatever.
Yacht. You'll need a lot to
You have a lot, yeah. This giant ship is called the Octopus, and it belonged to the late Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. This home on water is 414 feet, making it one of the largest yachts in the world. All right, you can fit your 25 of your closest friends, plus your 63 crew members. There's also a movie theater, a gym, a spa, and a basketball court.
It's a cruise ship.
Basketball court? Oh, yeah, guys, and it'll fit your 2 helicopters.
Can we Uber yacht it?
Yeah.
Because that is a thing.
Uber yacht it.
In Miami.
What?
Yeah, totally. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, girl, I'm going to go to Miami. Okay, so now
this is later.
Talk about it. What is it?
Yeah, no, I guess because Uber had my email, but it was like years ago when I was going to Miami to see J-Lo again.
Okay.
They sent an email and they're like, hey, guess what? We're starting Uber Yacht in Miami. So you could literally order up a yacht and just have it take you,
to where does it take you?
To another.
Did you try to look up how much it cost?
I was too frightened. I was like, this is not my price point. I can already tell
Wow.
you. So, but yeah, it's definitely something they're trying to get
Do they
going.
offer
this is
like
probably a
adult
couple years
beverages on
ago.
this Uber yacht?
It has to be, right? Or you bring your own?
Maybe.
Yeah, because sometimes we'll bring a
BYOB?
little cocktail into our Uber. So I'm assuming if you're on an Uber yacht, you can do that. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, I know, so just an opportunity, and if you want to think about that, if you're going to Miami, I want to turn it out. It's so pretty. I mean, the yachts there's so many that are just parked. The people have a lot of money. They're just sitting there not
isn't
doing
that
anything
amazing?
with it. Yeah, they're just there. So
how do they
I guess
afford
that's a
that?
good way. If you had one, why not make money off of it?
I think it's a
Just
great
sitting
idea.
idle. But that yacht you showed, I think that's like a cruise ship.
That was
not even a yacht.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another level altogether.
Can you believe somebody even owned that and like
What a
lived
dream.
the Microsoft guy? I'm like, oh my gosh. Like to live that life, right?
And of course, you'll have 2 helicopters too
Yeah,
if you
to
own
land them,
something like
yes.
that. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know. I thought that was pretty cool though.
What would you do if you had the money to purchase that? Like just have a big party?
Yeah, you have to have a party every week.
Like have your whole family just live on there?
It was. I love that they said 63 crew members.
Yeah.
Goodness.
63 crew
That's
members.
a lot of crew members.
What are they doing for you? Cooking, cleaning?
Everything. What are they
Drive
not?
it.
I know.
I was
Gas
thinking the
it
same
up.
thing. I've heard her say. We're on Facebook Live, so you can say that. It's like wiping your behind.
Well, pretty much. Isn't that the life? Shouldn't we all strive for that today?
Oh my
I'm not feeling the whole boating thing, though. I feel like we've had 2 bad boating stories this past 2 weeks, so I'm just not feeling the whole yacht boating thing. I'm good. It's not been great.
No,
It's
okay.
not been a great month for boats.
Let's go back to this real quick because we have a few people chiming in about our topic of the morning, whether or not they should remove the doors. The school was talking about it in Alabama, right? Because of the vaping. So Angie said, being a girl who wants to watch another girl use the restroom, right?
Yeah.
That's true. You don't want to do that. Let's see. Mayumi says, which is better than a pack of cigarettes in a day? She thinks vaping's better than a pack of cigarettes in a day. But aren't they both have negative?
They both
Still-
have chemicals.
Yes.
Yeah, still addictive chemicals.
Let's just not inhale anything other than oxygen. Is that too much to ask?
Right. See,
Let's
Marquita
just breathe
says
fresh air.
she was replying to the other person about smoking the pack of cigarettes. She's like, you haven't seen the reports on lung disease from vaping and deaths of young people?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is why we have to get rid of this.
But they're also mixing it with a lot of other things. I mean, there's already the chemicals in it. Some of them do have nicotine. And then on top of it, the kids are adding all sorts of different oils and pot to it and different things. We had the story earlier today talking about how college kids, a number of them putting, I guess, the marijuana oils, the CBD oils into their vaping pens is skyrocketing. It's like an all-time high right now. Yeah.
Oh, that's just bad for you. Anything that you're right. Let's just inhale oxygen.
Let's
that's
just
it.
try for
and
fresh
food
air.
when you're really hungry.
And they're kids
Healthy
and
food.
underage.
Oh my gosh, and I think that's the tough thing that we're noticing about vaping now is that the evidence is not there to show, the data is not there to show what happens when kids are starting to vape when they're 10 years old.
Right.
Like some of these middle schoolers that are being busted for doing it in the bathroom, smoking in the bathroom, vaping in the bathroom, whatever you want to call it. But we don't know how they're just now seeing the effects, and none of them have been good. None of them have been positive. So let's just not.
Yeah. But for now, you guys want to get to the morning juice?
Let's do it. All right, Vanessa, take it away.
Okay, 007 fans, are we ready for a female James Bond?
Yes.
Pierce Brosnan says yes, and he says 007 role has been played by men for the last 40 years, and it's time for a change. Okay, so what do you ladies think? Should we have a female role or leave it alone?
Female James, like a Jenny Bond or a Janet
Yeah, what would her
Bond?
name be?
I know, it has to be something different. Maybe she's like James Bond's daughter and she's
Oh,
like
that's
a
cute.
total,
Ooh,
you know.
I like that one.
I will tell you, so I saw what was the newest Men in Black, and it was the first time they had a woman, and I loved it. I know that movie didn't get like huge, great reviews, but I thought it was super cool, just hearing her motivation behind it, and it kind of brings like a different edge to the story. So I say, why not?
As long as they're not talking about remaking it, but making like another one, right?
Right,
Like
a totally
sequel.
new-
Yeah. So what's no harm, no foul?
But
Yeah,
would they
just
have
some fun with
Bond
it.
men then instead of the Bond girls as they've had over the years? It'd be like a bunch of male eye candy for a change. Just add to the storyline, but not really.
Who would you have in that lineup? It'd be Jason Momoa, right?
Oh yeah. And what
his
is that?
muscles.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
I like him.
He's a good
super
one to
cute.
be in
I
there,
always
too.
make a play for Marky Mark. It's
Oh
always
yeah.
one of mine I like to throw in there.
Yes.
I think it'd be cool. I would like a female Bond.
I do too. I think that'd be great.
It might be time.
And I like
Shake up
I
the
like
story.
your
Like
story
my
plot.
synopsis?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like, okay, it's his daughter or something, and
his
she comes
daughter.
in and she's learned from her dad, so
Yeah.
she knows all the moves and everything
She's
that
got
they're
Who would
doing.
all
be a
the new
good
tech.
Yeah.
Who would be a good female Bond?
Who were they talking? Were they talking about anybody in the works yet? No.
Oh, nobody we know of? I know. You have to have somebody with like, I know they probably want someone younger, but with like an Angelina Jolie vibe.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
very, like no nonsense.
What about Holly Berry?
Oh, that's good.
Wait, the Halle Berry or the Holly Berry? The one that's doing I get them confused. The one that's doing
No.
the Little Mermaid or the other one?
The original.
The real Halle
Yeah.
Berry.
Halle Berry.
Now that would be something if you had
Yeah.
her come back, because she was a famous Bond girl.
Yeah.
And remember the orange
her be
bikini?
the-
And have her come
Yes.
back, taking over.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, I like it.
yes.
Godot.
Gail. Yeah.
She's got an amazing name.
Yeah,
She's
Godot.
gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she would be really good.
There's a lot of great options out there, so
I
we'll have to wait and see if that
know.
happens.
I think it'd be good. I like it.
it's a twist to it instead of just remaking the movie over again.
Yeah.
You know? Add a little twist.
Who's your favorite Bond?
Let's see.
But yeah, thank you. Courtney chimed in right away. Pierce Brosnan. I'll second that. I'll second that one.
I don't know. I'm a little partial to Roger Moore, which is an unpopular opinion.
I was like, who?
Seriously,
Well,
Vanessa.
Well, why would you choose him?
Well, I think because that was when I was introduced to Bond, because that was
Okay.
probably like mid-late 80s, and my dad loved those movies, so he was the Bond in like that time period. So he was my first Bond that I remember
Okay.
seeing on the big screen. So yeah, I mean, I think the Sean Connery ones I only saw in, like on video and stuff.
I did see his. That first person I didn't see. But when you explained when it came out, it totally makes sense.
Yes, it's all making sense now. You guys are laughing at me, aging myself as
No, you are amazing.
usual. All right, well, I think we've had enough of that
I
for
know.
today.
Are you guys ready? Let's call it a day on this
Bathroom
Facebook
stalls,
Live.
bonds.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
Well, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do this all over again on Facebook Live, and don't forget to join us on our regular show from 4:30 to 7 on Channel 12.
And don't miss the brand new 12 at 12 premiering this afternoon.
Today,
Yes, with Tram.
uninterrupted. We'll be posting on the Facebook page. 12 minutes of news, no commercials.
You can also chime in with that too.
It'll be on YouTube. Yeah, you can weigh in. We'll have some payoff questions for those too. So it'll be fun. Watch Tram today at noon, 12 o'clock.
Have a fabulous Monday. Drink that coffee. Wake up. I know I need to take a nap. 2 hours of sleep. Geez.
Girl, it's not gonna work.